Hello and happy Wednesday, hopefully. Let me just pull up the Jack box. That's espionage. Let's try this again. Quick flash, there we go. Oh, hell yeah. Starting it off with a Meow. Always nice to see them Meows. I didn't get too far. Nightbot? How's it going? Oh, okay, so this could work. So like, if I did something like this, using the count command, there should be a way to actually count Meows. I did start as Meow, yes. Yes. I'll see if I can't implement it for Monday's stream, which of course means once we have a Meow counter, we'll stop getting a glut of Meows. All right, let's go. How's it going? Also, I think I'll actually get both of my days off this week. So tonight and tomorrow.
Schmitty's my name, Quiplash is my game. And it's your game, assuming you paid for it. I've already come up with a mnemonic to remember all your names, and it is filthy. Let's get started. Time for round one. I'm going to beam 2 prompts to your device. Answer them however you choose. What you type goes up against what someone else types, and everyone votes on the winner. You'll score points based on the percentage of people who prefer your answer. Have at it.
Well, luckily my stream ends at 8, so... if you hear any foghorn noises in the background, don't worry about it. Meow. I mean, there are lights in the house. No, my dad's watching Lighthouse, so... You may hear a... occasionally. Ding is snapping. How to respond? Obviously. Is there ever a time Ric Flair gifts aren't useful?
Let's see what we're working with. First up, the worst time to hear a camera go off.
The worst time to hear a camera go off.
Okay, voting
Foghorn
time.
noises or during the vinegar strokes. What are vinegar strokes?
Next, the one thing
Nope,
Spider-Man's
obviously not.
spider sense never warns him about.
The one thing Spider-Man's spider sense never warns him
on your
about.
Devices.
Moldy cheese or e-thoughts? cheesy thoughts for a slight edge there over moldy cheese.
Up next, a bad way to start your valedictorian speech would be, ladies and gentlemen, I blank.
A bad way to start your valedictorian speech would be,
voting
ladies
time.
and gentlemen, I foghorn noises, or I voted for Trump and will again. Oh wait, the league that's the one with the that's the fantasy football TV show, right? I think I've seen one episode.
And next is...
They're trying to, like, get
perfect thing to
this
say
kid
get
to
rid
give
of
them the
door-to-door
answers.
Solicitors. Vote now.
The perfect thing to say to get rid of door-to-door solicitors. $5 per minute charge upon door open, or I want to show you something in the basement. Foghorn noises follow you
That's
everywhere.
round one. Let's see how the
All you need to
scores
do
shook
is
out.
listen. They're there, no matter how far you go, how far away from the ocean. Foghorn noises.
Onward to round two. Remember, all points and bonuses are doubled.
Alright, round two, let's go. Oh, I accidentally refreshed the page.
Let's put up those quips. Up first, what are the 3 greatest words in the English language?
This has some high jinx potential. What are the
Okay,
3
select
greatest
your
words in
favorite
the
quip.
English language? Cheese is available, or fuck me now? If you're just joining us in the audience, if you go to jackbox.tv, you can use this code up here in the corner, QXWR, and vote in the audience. And then after this round, prove that you're more clever than us.
Next on the list, a fact you might find on a Snapple cap that couldn't possibly be true.
A fact you might find on a Snapple cap that couldn't possibly be
vote.
true. This product determined to cause cancer, or 8% of people can lick their own belly button. I'm always a fan of, there are more living juggalos today than there are polar bears. Magnets, how do they
Coming
work?
up next, if the
Exactly.
Pied Piper really wanted to impress us, he'd get blank to follow him.
If the Pied Piper really wanted to impress us,
Ready, set,
he'd get
vote.
a series of progressively smaller Pied Pipers to follow him, or he'd get Trump to follow him. Yeah, Kanye, that would have been a great answer. think that's the end
Moving
of that.
on. Something you should never think about while meditating.
Something you should never think about while meditating.
Get to
Is
voting.
this a shit or a fart or naked grandma's wrestling? Is Jim Carrey still out there saying a bunch of anti-vax stuff? I knew he did for a while, but I don't know. I guess reality has just drowned him out if he's still saying stupid stuff.
That's all for round 2. Let's see where the points went.
I mean, I just worry about Grandma's health. Well, Hunter, you might be untouchable.
This is round 3, the last lash. Everyone's taking aim at the same prompt this time.
What was the last Jim Carrey movie I saw?
Finish the
Oh,
comic.
Sonic. Which I wouldn't say is really a comedic movie. Complete the comic. Any last words? Oh, okay. We got chicken in the slow cooker, and it is making the whole house smell real good.
Let's see what you've wrought. It's round 3, and you've got 2 medals to award, a gold and a silver. Make your picks.
Any last words? Bite me, you lousy screw. Why'd you spill the beans? Thanks, Obama. Tell my wife I love her sister. I suspect I will top this off on some, with some beans and some corn. Maybe get some tortilla chips. Make a deconstructed, reconstructed tortilla soup. Ooh. Also very tasty.
All right, let's see who earned those medals. Here's the silver and gold. Now we transform those medals into points.
Well, if you and
That's the game. Let's see the final scores.
I honestly thought that tell my wife I love her sister was you there, Zach. Nope. And just decisive and crushing victory there from Hunter. All right, let's go. New game. But I'm also now thinking about chicken vindaloo slow cook recipes. So, what are people's thoughts? Should I get like those like beard attachments? I don't even know. We could start like or I could start braiding my beard per. Yeah, that's all right. Thanks for popping in there, Blue. Hey, we got another one. Alright, I think this is probably everybody, so let's start. I could do one, I could put one braid in for each subscriber, and then after that I'll start, like, putting those little things.
Welcome to the game. A mysterious old woman told me I'd meet a group of strangers who would change my life. So keep an eye out for those guys. In the meantime, why don't we play?
I'm not necessarily opposed to bathing in patchouli.
This
I don't
is
feel like it's
round
required,
one.
though.
You score based on the percentage of players who like your answer. Plus, there are winners bonuses at stake. Go!
I get one of those little beard cuffs for each subscriber.
Time's running out. Use a safety quip if you need it.
Stupid warm Andean hats.
Let's start this
Not
show.
quite sure what type of hat
First
that
off,
is.
a 3-word review of baths.
A 3-word review of baths.
Okay, pick your favorite and vote.
Wild and Wonderful or Porpoise Romance? I mean, I gotta go with the one that's 3 words. Oh, I already have a hat like that. It might be down here. I found it in the street. I've actually
Next up,
gotten
the
several
weirdest talent a
hats
beauty
from the
pageant
street.
contestant could showcase.
The weirdest talent a beauty pageant
Vote
contest could
away.
showcase. A beauty contest could showcase. Most human flesh consumed in 5 minutes or toenail clippings. I'm almost certain you've seen me wear it to class.
Next one. What's the worst
Yeah, one of the
way
best
to
hats I
spend a
found
leap
was
day?
buried under a
Okay,
snowbank.
vote.
It had turtle fur. What's the worst way to spend a leap day? Inside a second, smaller leap day, or thinking it is March 1st? Possibly.
Next in the hopper. In the future, America will change its name to blank.
In the future, America will change its name to
Time to vote.
Amerireich. I think that's what you're going for? Amerireich? Or the United LGBTQRSTUV States of America. Not a fan of either of these names. I will say mine is not as colorful as the images are showing. But I don't know.
Next
It's a
in
very
line,
comfortable hat.
The
And it's got
one job
little
robots will never take
tassels
from
to play with.
humans.
The one job robots will never take
Put in
from
your
humans.
votes.
Dicks out for iRobot or existential dread. Hell yeah. Much better first round for me this time than 0.
Round one's done. Let's see who's in the lead.
Hey. Alright, round 2.
2 time.
Get
Look
ready to
sharp
answer.
because I'm doubling all the point values.
I still haven't managed to actually watch Swiss Army Man. Every time I've tried, everyone else has already been on the Netflix, so I can't watch it. But I've got a good feeling over the next couple of days.
You can't think of something.
I'll be able to finally get around to it.
Cards on the table. Starting us off, what the 13th month would be called?
What the 13th month would be called? Smarch or
Okay, choose your
Pretenduary?
favorite.
That one's on Amazon though, right? I might watch that tonight. Eat some chicken, watch Annihilation. Well, is Pretenduary from something else? I mean, Smarch is Simpsons. Well, I mean, that's pretty much the only thing I knew about Annihilation is that it gets weird. So I'm pretty good about that. Hey, Pretenduary is real good. What the California Raisins do for work now? Stunt double for Samuel L. Jackson or providing fertilizer? Speaking of audience, if you are just joining us in the audience, jackbox.tv, you can use that code and vote, and at the end of this round, you'll be able to join in the next game. Show off how clever you are. Ooh, a clip. Nice.
Okay, next one. There's a secret monument in the Washington Mall called the Blank Monument.
There's a secret monument in the Washington Mall called the
Vote now.
Mini Washington Mall Monument or E Pluribus Anus Monument. E Pluribus Anus makes me think of Pussifer. You know? Also, I think I've now... Pretenduary?
Your next prompt is the worst excuse Clark Kent has given Lois Lane so he could go change into Superman.
The worst excuse Clark Kent has given Lois Lane so he could
Vote
change into
away.
Superman. 2 minutes. I need to take a piss, or I'm meeting a friend at the Fuick Inn. Fuick? Like Buick, but with an F.
Next prompt. The worst thing to say in a marriage proposal.
The worst thing to say in a marriage proposal. I want
Vote
a
on your
baby right
devices.
now, or for the last time, we're related. Yeah, the meta has moved slightly further away from the fuck in. That one burned out real fast. Nom, nom, nom.
That's the end of round 2. Let's take a look at the scores.
Hey. That's a good lead there. Feeling nice.
And now round 3, the last lash. This time
Not
you'll all be
untouchable,
answering the
but-
same prompt.
It would be a very difficult mountain to scale. Or, you know, I could
Fill in
just
this
throw my
comment.
answer. I forgot. Why are we protesting again? we say no, enough is enough. And we'll see if this is a total throw. I don't think so. Meow. Alright, I forgot.
Let's
Why
see
are
the
we
responses.
protesting again?
Decide who gets a
I'm
medal.
only here for the Insta. To get rid of COVIDiots? I forgot. This SJW stuff is hard work. I don't know, just like protesting, Asshat's on Twitter again. Or Asshat is on Twitter again.
Okay, let's bring out those medals. Bronze. Show me the silver.
Alright, those bronzes should have
And now the
secured
gold.
my...
Let's sell off
victory.
those medals for points.
Looking good
You're
for
done.
me.
Let's
Heck
see
yeah.
the final scores.
Survey says... No movement. Go me! Yay! Alright, new round. If you're just joining us in the audience and you think, man, I'm more clever than this idiot, well, Jackbox.tv. What a room code. Daft. D-A-F-T. Well, show up, Jackbox.tv, D-A-F-T, show off how clever of an idiot you can be. Is this everybody that would like to join? I think so. What else we got in chat? Mac Warbucks. Alright, well, let's go. Yes, you do have to sign in to Twitch.
Welcome to Quiplash. I'm Schmitty, as if you didn't recognize
I have
me.
said before, I think 5
I'm
is
just
the
going to assume
ideal.
you're all wearing your quipping
number.
pants. Okay, let's play.
8 can be fun, but 5, that's where you just like
This is
zip
round
through them
one.
nice and quick.
You get points based on the percentage of people who like your answer, and a bonus if you get more votes than your opponent. Go.
Alright, round 1, let's go. Well, you know what they say about liking your answers. It's the most important thing. You should like your own answers. If my answer makes me laugh the second time it comes round and I read it again, it's a good
Almost
answer.
out of time.
Even if
Use
nobody
the
else
safety
votes
quit
for it,
button if you have to.
I have entertained myself. The most important thing. Ooh. Right down to the wire there, Hunter.
Right, let's see what we got here. Number 1 on the list. How does Adele come up with those great songs?
How does Adele come up with those great songs? Rolling in the
everyone,
deep
vote for
throes
your
of
favorite.
rolling in the deep throes of a heroin. Is it supposed to be heroin coma? Or heroin coma? Like the. Is it a pun? Or the dartboard method? You know, like a female hero, a heroine? I'm sorry if I butchered your answer there, and that's why people didn't vote for it.
Moving on. A
It was very
complaint
layered.
Only a lumberjack would make.
A complaint only a lumberjack would make. Got
And
sawdust in the ass crack, or losing wood to beavers? There was a logjam,
Next one.
and I just
A bad line to have on your business card.
got swallowed up by the logs.
Okay,
A bad line
vote.
to have on your business card. My felony conviction is now being appealed, or will sex chickens? I mean, I guess that really depends. If you need someone to sex chickens, then that being on your business card is very helpful. Exactly. Chickens need to be
Coming up
sexed.
next. How
And
can you tell
I don't know
that
how
your
to
toe
do
is
it.
infected?
And I'm not gonna Google it. How you can tell your
Time to
toe is
vote.
infected. It falls off like an extra nipple, or it's wearing a MAGA hat.
Next in the hopper, a good name for a
true.
Coldplay cover band. It's voting time.
A good name for a Coldplay cover band. Cool Play or Chris Metin and the Mediocres. Mediocres. I can't talk today, apparently. Well, I'm glad you're entertained.
Round 1's over. Let's check the scoreboard.
Alright, round 1. Scores are... Ooh, tied.
It's time for
Now, do you
round
think
2,
it's
where all
larger,
point values
whoever's
are
got the bigger
doubled.
foot, or the
That's right,
smaller
doubled.
foot that breaks the tie? Well, I got the crown because I won last round.
Clock's running out. Think fast or use a safety quip. let's start this show. Prompt number 1 is...
Mustache is getting itchy.
Finding money in an old pair of pants is great, but what's even better is discovering...
Finding
blank.
money in an old pair of pants is great, but what's even better is
Okay,
discovering
vote for your favorite.
Murray Says You're Not the Father or Another Pair of Pants. Wow, that was a real fast vote. I guess it's Maury, not Murray.
Next prompt. The weirdest NASCAR sponsor you could see painted on a car.
The weirdest NASCAR sponsor you could see painted on a
Get to
car.
voting.
Memphis Gay Pride Parade or Jackass the movie? I feel like there was a Jackass NASCAR. Now I'm just imagining them letting Steve-O
really dumb name
or
for
Johnny
a
Knoxville
barbershop.
drive a NASCAR car.
Time to vote.
A real dumb name for a barber shop. Billy's Tacos or Sharber Bop? Oh, you all ignored the gold that is Billy's Tacos.
Moving on. The worst TV program, blank dance
The
party.
worst TV program. Ethical Billionaires Dance
Vote
Party
now.
or Diarrhea Dance Party? Yeah. It's bopping. Bippity bop. Well, I guess you made up for it there.
Up next, the title of an album recorded by a singing goat.
The title of an album recorded by a singing
Okay,
goat.
Vote.
Look What You Made Me Do, or The Sounds of Murder Victims. Yeah, foghorn noises. I'm just,
That's
there's
all she wrote for round 2. Let's check the scores.
a number of YouTube videos that have auto-tuned, like, goat screams to Taylor Swift songs. Well, I fell down real far. Alright, last
Round
lash.
3 has arrived. The last lash. You're all going to answer the same prompt, so pull out all the stops.
Comic lash. This is
Finish
3
writing
comic
this
lashes in a row. Where to? I'm pretty sure there's no hope for me. There's not enough players to get enough points. But top 3, I believe, is fluid. Yeah, right? I'm not a big fan of my answer. Ooh. Last second.
Everybody's in. Present your medals now.
Where to? I gotta take a shit. Where do you think? Follow that picnic basket? In Soviet Russia, bear drives you. Anywhere, so long as it's far from here. To find out if I shit in the woods.
All right, let's see where those medals went. Bronze first.
Oh, I so dumb. Billy's
Silver.
Tacos. Billy's Tacos
And
would have been the
gold.
right answer.
Let's melt those medals down for points.
Yeah. Wow. Alright, let's see if that's enough tracker, though.
That's
Everybody
all.
else getting
Now for the
2,000
final
points.
scores.
Noche. Alright, next round. Hey, your streak is broken. Alright. Meows in chat. Alright, let's go. I mean, obviously, I do need to... We need more people to subscribe so I can get more emote slots, so then we can make a Meow emote. And we get Meows in chat.
This is Quiplash, my name is Schmitty, and that's all the information I'm legally required to provide. Is that everyone? Huh. No, it's fine. You guys will do. This is round 1. The more folks who choose your answer, the more points you get. Go.
Alright, round 1, let's go. How do you spell that? Sure, let's go.
These better be good. Our first prompt
You
is
put too much faith in
a
us,
perfectly
Schmitty.
good reason to walk around with a raven on your
A
shoulder.
perfectly good reason to walk around with a raven on your shoulder.
Okay, pick your favorite
To
quip
see
now.
who takes therapy from birds or any reason at all. I mean... There's no... exactly. There's no good
Edward
reason not
Scissorhands
to.
would have
If you
been
could
a
walk
much
around with the
different
raven
movie
on your
if it were
shoulder,
called
any reason to
Edward
do so
Blank
would be.
Hands.
Edward Scissorhands would have been a much
And
different movie
vote.
if it was called Edward Nipple Hands or Edward Pedophile Hands. I'm still waiting for the dream day where you get Edward Rock Hands and Edward Paper Hands.
Next on the list, who's the
It's
boss?
so bold because you're like high jinx potential.
Vote on your
Who's the
devices.
boss? Taco eating Billy or a moose on a ski lift? Ooh, split the room.
And next is the worst gig for any
hello,
truck driver
Hugga
would be
Hugga
delivering
Beta?
blank.
The worst gig for a truck
Vote
driver
away.
would be delivering self-driving trucks or bad news to loved ones. If you are just joining us in the audience, jackbox.tv, you can use the code JIUE and vote in the audience. Show us your
Next in
audience
line.
will.
A great way to get expelled from Hogwarts.
A great way to get expelled from Hogwarts.
Put in your votes.
Apparating into Dumbledore's closet or Wingardium Leviosa the girl's skirts. I mean, I get why this stuff doesn't come up in the book series since it is ostensibly for children, but yeah.
Okay, next one. The least impressive
I mean, I don't know.
trophy. First
As someone
place
who's trained a
in
replacement
blank.
before, it's not the worst. The least impressive
Ready,
trophy.
set, vote.
First place in reggae competition, Fargo, North Dakota, or plagiarism. Another split the room there.
That's it. Let's see the scores for round one.
It did seem like a good number of splits.
Now
Yeah, but round one is
two.
almost
All
always
points and
close.
bonuses
Unless,
are doubled.
you know.
Oh, the drama.
You get double clipped. Yeah, but I feel on the one hand it's easier to split the room in Quiplash than it is to split the room in Split the Room. All splits.
Let's see what we got. The first prompt is a terrible name for a hotel, the blank inn.
A terrible name for a hotel.
Okay, everybody
The
pick
shit
your
while you
favorite.
come in or the used taco inn. Yep. Yeah, you could guarantee whatever weather you wanted to think about, it would happen, but there was a 25% chance it would rain dildos. I voted for used taco.
Your next prompt is the most inappropriate song to be air drumming to.
The most inappropriate song to be air drumming to.
It's voting time.
Funeral March or The Funeral March? Such a close jinx there. Ah, see, I went opposite. I went Funeral March. Hey. No Quiplash, no jinx.
Next in
You
line,
might lose by a the.
tip, take your large movie theater beverage cup home and use it for blank.
Tip, take your large movie theater beverage cup
Vote
home and
now.
use it for holding more beverages or a guest house. I'm surprised no one went toilet. If you leave it out, you can get ants in it for sure.
Next up, a rejected Jelly Belly flavor.
A rejected Jelly Belly flavor.
And
Belly
vote.
Button Fuzz or Jelly Belly Belly Button Lint Jam. Again with the spiritual jinxes here. Like, Funeral March, I feel the game should have been smart enough to know that it was the same answer, but this is... Oh, I went Belly Button Fuzz. Yeah.
Moving on, the last thing
Jelly
you
Belly
wanna
Belly.
find in your
The
cat's
double belly
hairball.
was what turned me off on it. The last thing
Time
you want
to
to
vote.
find in your cat's hairball. A lighthouse or another cat. Thank God I didn't go with another cat. I was like, another cat. It's like, no. Switch it up here. That was my second answer, a second smaller hairball. And then I'm like, nah, a lighthouse. No one wanted a lighthouse though. Ah. Get quipped.
And next, the best line to say while crying a single tear.
The best line to say while crying a single tear.
Vote on your devices.
Why'd you spill the beans or Billy's fucking tacos? God damn it. Well. My first instinct would have been a jinx. I guess then neither of us would have gotten points, so it would have been petty. Oh. Well then. We'll just swing that right around. I thought I was gonna lose to Billy's Tacos, man.
Round 2 is now complete. Let's see where we landed.
I thought I lost. Hey. Well, does not look like you're gonna defend that crown there.
Round 3, the last lash. Everybody's getting the same prompt, so don't hold back.
Word lash. Everyone's favorite.
Complete this word lash task.
Come up with a hilarious sitcom with this word in its title. Cheek. Just wait. You should just hold on to it till Monday and then bring it back. Oh, come on. Whew. Right in the edge.
All right, we're ready. Time
Come
to
up
give
with a
out those
hilarious
medals.
sitcom with this word in its title. Cheeky Blinders, Two Cheeks and a Chunky D, Plummin' from Cheek to Cheek, Billy's Cheek Meats, A Tale of Tacos, Howard Stern's On the Other Cheek, or Big Hairy Butt Cheek. Cheeky Blinders, that's Let's snap that one to my sister.
Nice. Let's see who snagged the medals. First, the bronze, silver, and finally gold. Okay, let's change those medals
Hey,
into
Billy's
points.
cheek meats. Not too bad. Not enough for... I don't think enough to win, but it was a good one.
It's over. Let's see the final scores.
Oh, so close. These nuts, these guts. Good job. Alright. New round. You gotta build yourself up from the gutter. Started at the gutter, now we're here. Hey, the game felt bad for you. You got the me wows. Alright, let's go. Yes, exactly. When you have nothing left to lose, me wow.
Hey there, I'm Schmitty, and if you're lucky, I'll let you pick one item from the mystery bucket. But first, Quiplash. Very nice names. When my capybara finally gives birth, I'm going to name the pups after you guys.
Aw. How come?
Round 1. The more people who vote for your answer, the better your score. Let's go.
Alright, round 1, let's go. More puns. I need more puns.
Time's running out. Use a safety. Time to share.
I could have done
First
better.
one.
I know.
A good nickname.
I'll wake up
for
at 3 a.m. and be like,
Blitzer.
ah! That's the answer. A good
Okay,
nickname
pick
for
your
Wolf Blitzer. Harry Balls Blitzer or Boner Soup? Just ladle the gutter right
Next
into
on
the
deck.
stream.
If a job
Gets you the
interviewer
points.
asks you, what's your biggest weakness, always say...
If a job
blank.
interviewer asks you, what's your biggest weakness? Always say, not knowing when to stop winning or your eyes, wink wink. No one, I can't sex chickens.
Next in the hopper, a great way to spice up baseball is the rule 3 strikes and you're blank.
A great way to spice up baseball is the rule 3 strikes
Put in
and
your
you're
votes.
making out with the coach, or 3 strikes and you're somebody I used to know. Wow, that got the quip, huh? I thought making out with the coach was gonna beat me.
Next prompt, the worst office has a view of blank.
The worst office has a view of your boss's
Get
much
devoted.
better office or the anal bleaching spa. Split the room.
Okay, next one. What people in the early 1900s probably said when they got electricity for the first time.
What people in the early 1900s probably said when they
Ready,
got
set,
electricity
vote.
for the first time. This has potential, or she's a witch. Burn her.
Coming up next, the title of a tell-all book by a former My Little Pony.
The title of a tell-all book by a former My Little
Vote
Pony.
away.
Friendship is magic, but it ain't no cash, or MLP, The Tale of Two Ponies. So was the
That's
pun
round
not
one.
good
Let's take a
enough?
look at the scores.
I was trying to work more puns into there, but I was running out of time. Exactly, hug life. I guess let's sit here and complain about being first.
It's now time for round two.
Round two,
Everything
let's
is
go.
worth double, twice as much.
Meow. Again, if you are just joining us in the audience, as I answered very fast, Jackbox.tv, UNJK, vote in the audience. It can be a very easy way to get points by digging into the gutter. Just get in there with a ladle and pour it hot and steaming right on the stream.
Hurry, hit the safety quit button if you can't think of something. Cool, let's see what's what. Starting things off, don't reply to a restaurant job listing that reads, must love blank.
Don't reply to a restaurant job listing that reads
Okay,
must love
use your device to pick
COVID-19
your
or
favorite.
must love resisting emotional breakdowns. No must love chicken sexing? I'm waiting for chicken sex for a good one to come up. Yeah, sexing chicken sexers.
Next on the list, a terrible brand name for cat
A
food.
terrible brand name for cat food. Dog
Okay,
food or
vote.
cannibal cat food, cat flavored cat food. We probably have a couple of people in the audience. Or, you know, Jackbox servers are being dumb, which I feel happens on a fairly regular basis. So I didn't vote for dog food since I feel that's the most common answer. Gotta come up with more clever things than dog food.
Next one, a
The
good
emotional
name for a band
breakdowns?
whose
Yeah.
lead singer is a goat.
A good name for a band whose lead singer.
Up next, there should be greeting
jinx.
cards specifically for this situation.
There should be greeting cards specifically for this situation.
Put in your votes.
Divorcing your sister or sorry you're wrong all the time. Actual jinx. Taylor Swift, actual jinx. Somebody clip that one. Oh my goodness. Goodness gracious.
And next is, forget hamster balls. Modern hamsters get around in
Forget hamster
blank.
balls. Modern hamsters get around in hamster anal
Vote now.
surrogates or hamster Ubers. Sorry I made your shit you. Ah. That was a difficult sentence to read, and my mic was a bit in the way.
Next,
That's
Harry
gonna make me
Potter
laugh
can do a
just
really
randomly.
weird and obscure spell that allows him to
Harry Potter can do a really weird and obscure spell that
Oh,
allows
on
him
your
to
devices.
embiggen anything. Anything he wants, or dance naked with horses. No one has that power. Aw. And it might not be more so bad if she wrote more Harry Potter
Round
books
two's
if
over. Let's see who came
she
out
didn't
on
keep
top.
going back and retconning what was actually happening. Yeah, super low. That jinx, though not too low.
That's
Yeah, it's a
right,
spell only
round
Harry Potter
three,
can
the
do.
Last lash. Look alive because you're all getting the same prompt this time.
Comic Lash. Man, we've been going hard on the Comic Lash.
Complete the comic.
Why are you haunting us? Ooh, very fast. It's alright. Live Billy, die tacos. Is it Billy's Tacos? I guess you don't have to answer. We'll find out in a second here. Oh, come on, McKelt.
All right, here's the board. Award your medals.
Why are you haunting us? Because you have such a nice booty? You took out the gravestone, left the boo. Come to Billy's Tacos and find out. I'm not a ghost. These are my clan robes. Fuck you, Billy's Tacos was funny. You won't stop eating Billy's Tacos. Now I don't know which one is yours. Because you have such a nice booty.
Great, let's see where those medals ended up. Bronze,
Oh, I mean,
bring out the silver, and gold. All right, let's turn that into cold, hard points.
oh, bodies. I mean, Darkness also gets a lot of points
Let's
on
take
this
a look
stream.
At the final scores.
And on this channel, Dark, Gutter, Cheese. With the steal. Ah. Alright, next round. And if you are just joining us in the audience here, jackbox.tv. Oh, Tracker, congrats on your MeWow. HIRC. I remember IRC. Yes, I spent a lot of time on some IRC. What was the one with the frog, the client? Mibbit. Yep, that was it. Mibbit. Is this everybody that's going to be jumping on in? Yeah. Alright, this is probably everybody now.
Welcome to Quiplash. I'm your host, Schmitty, and I've been told that I'm no longer allowed to accept tips. I want you all on your best behavior. Do not make me turn this game around.
Alright, round one, let's go.
Round one. You'll score points based on the percentage of people who prefer your answer. Have at it. No, you know what? We'll just safety it. Just the tips. Did you put that in the wrong window? Almost out of time. Use the safety quit button if you have to. Okay, I hope you all made me proud. First one. The one thing they don't show you on the Pentagon tour is the secret blank room.
The one thing they don't show you on the Pentagon tour is the secret waterboarding and nipple clamping room, or Nixon's head in a jar room. Everybody's some Futurama fans here.
Next prompt. Something a friendly heckler would yell at a comedy show.
Something a friendly heckler would yell at a comedy show.
Time to vote.
Hey, your bits are so enjoyable, or I like your shirt. I don't want to shake it too much or I'll shake the earbuds right out of my head. Back-to-back Quiplashes, huh? Double quipped up on a Wednesday night.
And next, an event you would dominate at the Olympics, the 500-meter blank.
An event you would dominate at the Olympics. The 500-meter fart or the 500-meter long dick. 3 quips in a row. We do be quipping though.
Coming up next, something in 98% of all cargo pants pockets.
Something in 98% of all cargo pants
And
pockets.
vote.
Yuppies or sadness? Yeah, cooking balls. Four quips.
Next on the list, spell out the sound a fish hitting a person in the face makes.
Spell out the sound a fish hitting a
It's
person
voting
in the
time.
face makes. Shit or awkward massage? You know, I'm not even mad. I couldn't think of a good answer. They have 5 now.
Next in the hopper, what cows are usually saying when they move?
What cows are usually saying when they move?
Ready, set, vote.
Move along, motherfucker, or milk me harder, daddy. We finally... We broke the streak. Still, 5 clips.
That's all for round 1. Here's the
yeah, the one
scoreboard.
calling for synchronicity. And is also first.
Round 2 is straight ahead, and that means all points are doubled. Let's take a look. Number 1 on the list, the least popular scented candle smells like blank.
Teen Spirit. The least popular
Okay,
scented
everybody
candle
pick
smells
your
like
favorite.
Gwyneth Paltrow's vagina or vanilla farts. I'm gonna Google this and I'm not gonna like it. Candle smell. This smells like my vagina candle. Alright. It's a real thing. I believed you. I just...
Moving on, a question the Riddler asks on a first date.
A question the Riddler asks on a first date.
Vote now.
Riddle me this. Do you go A to M or you aren't in the Bat family, are you? Oh, this is like extremely recent too. Like from this year. Hey, audience, saved from the quit.
Next in line, a terrible thing to say to the bouncer checking your
This
fake
smells like
ID.
my vagina, she explained. I was kidding. We were on mushrooms.
Vote on your devices.
Weird. A terrible thing to say to a bouncer to checking your fake ID. It's a fake, or so do they sell drugs here too? They are apparently back in stock, or as of an article in February, they were back in stock. Birkenstocks. Back in Birkenstocks. Yeah. So
Okay, next one.
the
title of a
interview that
cookbook
I
written by
read
a
briefly,
cowboy.
she came up with the smell.
Put in your votes.
The title of a cookbook written by a cowboy. How to cook 30 kinds of animal balls or unattractive firemen. Well, she did say she was on shrooms when she smelled the thing and said, "That smells like my vagina." Oh, it's a safety. Unattractive fireman? Yeah. I couldn't work manure in
Next one.
as
A
well
good
as I would have
sign
liked.
There's an invisible man living in your apartment.
A good sign there's an invisible man living in your
Time
apartment.
to vote.
A floating sign saying, "Hi, I'm invisible," or "The chair won't stop crying." Wait, which one was a Macho Man? Macho Man Randy Savage? Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah. Village People Wall of Death, Riot Fest 2019.
Up next, why is life so hard?
Why is life so hard? Because we don't
Okay,
walk
vote.
uphill both ways, or because you turn it on so damn much. Hey, Tracker, I'll save you from getting whipped.
Round 2 is through. Let's see what it did to the scores.
Hey, Eyes, did you get the thing that you ordered yet? Well, Nuts is crushing it. Good Jorb. Last lash.
Welcome to the last lash, the final round. There's just one prompt, and you're all getting it.
Word lash again.
Write a quip using these word lash rules.
Come up with a flashy wrestling move with this word in its name. Bump. Alright, cool. I want to know what the quality of Redbubble is. If you end up telling me it's terrible, I may rethink selling on there. Meow. So I'm probably gonna curse it for the
Time to
last
take a
round,
look.
but we haven't had one acro
Hand out
lash
those
today.
medals now.
Come up with a flashy wrestling move with this word in its name. Bump. Do a bump of cocaine and headbutt people. The Ric Flair school of wrestling. Flying bump-S crusher. Inside the cheek dick bump. Bump the chump squirrel Olympics. Billy's bump-tastic taco takedown, or the bump penis popper. Or we can guarantee that we don't get an Acro Lash if we switch to TKO for the last round
killing
here.
me. Let's see who got those medals. Bronze. Here's the silver. And now the gold. Let's translate that into points. All right, that's it. Time for the final scores.
Scores. You think he's Canadian? Alright, congrats. Up and down for TKO. Alright, let's see what the leaderboard was. Hey, leading in quips. Love it. Twitch stats still doesn't do anything. It's unfortunate. I'd like to see how many quips I've got. Alright. Well, let's switch it up. Some TKO. Gotta get back to the pack. Samurai TKO. See, that's the thing about TKO, though. You don't have to be able to draw particularly well. Sometimes, if you're terrible at drawing, it's even better. Alright, I'm gonna actually take a quick bathroom break here, so I will be right back. Alright, I'm back. That wasn't annoying sounding at all there, I'm sure. Alright, let's go.
Welcome to TKO. I am the tournament master. It's about as fulfilling as it sounds.
It sounds
All
pretty
luxuries
fulfilling.
on T-Shirt Island are at your disposal. Except the business center, somebody jammed the printer again. All right, it was me.
Oh, I think that was like the shortest one.
Every epic tale starts somewhere. Yours begins here, at the training grounds. You will use your device to draw 2 drawings. Draw whatever your heart desires, like literally anything, it doesn't matter. But if you need an idea, hit the suggestion button.
So I will say the
Begin
suggestion
your first
button
drawing now.
has been pretty helpful to me in the past, so...
Only seconds remain.
Ah. Oh, everyone's taking their time today.
I couldn't have done better myself. Well, actually, I could. This time, try to think more like me. Begin drawing 2.
Yeah, I do wonder if it gives multiple people... I don't know, maybe one time I should, like, try and log in a couple of times and run a game and have nobody draw and see what happens. Not, like, streaming it, but,
Good.
if your screen's frozen, if you refresh, it should work. Alright, now remember,
Exercise, you will write as many slogans or
as many as you
phrases
can.
These
You don't have to
nothing
stop
do
at
with your
one, just
drawing,
keep,
so just
let them
put those
pour
of
out.
your
The more
mind.
that you get,
And don't forget that
the
suggestion
usually
button
the
if
much
you're
funnier results you're gonna have.
stuck. Keep those slogans coming. Make haste before time runs out. Ah, you really dug deep that time. The time for training is over. Have a look at your device. Select one drawing and one slogan to create the perfect t-shirt combination. And I do mean perfect.
Yeah, we'll go. Default. How do you know it's me? Oh. I thought you got a praise and you're like, that must be mine. I try not to think too hard about the phrases. I just let
Time is about
them
to
flow
expire.
directly
You
out
may
of
want
me.
to finish up.
Which also means that they tend to be clustered around a single theme.
Oh, very clever.
So if
All
you're
is
sitting there
ready.
with 4
Let the
taco-related
tournament
ones,
begin.
then
Gauntlet 1
choose your shirt.
versus fight. And by fight, I mean enter your votes on your devices.
Yeah. It's Brown Grimace.
A new challenger appears. Fight.
Yeah, there it is.
The
Oh.
defending champion wins ties.
Ties go to the winner, though.
You new mate.
Oh,
A
I
new
thought that
challenger
was
appears.
McKelt's caveman.
Engage in an altercation.
Because that's like, that's very how he draws them. Anyway.
A new challenger appears. Engage one another in violence.
Hot dogs skeeting on themselves. Always winners.
Versus attack.
So how many people used Sir, This Is an Arby's? It's twice now. It's unfortunate, Dan, especially since we might have time for another one. Apparently.
A new challenger appears.
I don't have to work tonight, so we could go a little later. Yeah, I did not like my options. So I deserve to lose on that one.
Winner.
I like that Snake just looks so happy
I
in
think
his
we
little
could all
shirt.
use a training break.
Alright, another drawing.
Use your devices to enter one new drawing
Exactly.
and as many
He's been
new slogans
disarmed.
as you wish. Hey, try not to screw this up, okay? Go.
I mean, that would make them very easy to take on and off. No arms. Just slither on up through that neck hole.
Time grows short. Hurry up and finish already.
Come on, Tracker, you got this. Sweet. Everybody got their drawings.
Writing time. The second gauntlet is upon us, and the withered hand of Lady Luck has shuffled your drawings and slogans. Create your deadly t-shirt warrior.
What do you mean? You're gonna deny my own drawing for this one.
I hope you chose wisely. Gauntlet 2. Versus... Battle.
The matchless wit of the universe.
A new challenger appears. Attack!
Defeated. Oh well. I will be lifting some beers after this. Having some delicious tacos.
Go ahead and fight already.
Speaking of tacos. Kills it or makes it better?
Defender wins. Versus fight each other.
Good job there, eyes.
Versus?
I mean, the sun's given us 2 of something.
Battle.
Are we gonna eat fresh or riddle me this? No, we're eating fresh, baby. Let's go.
Versus bake. I mean, fight.
Now I want pizza. Fresh. That's why there's so many legs in my Raisin Bran.
Winners!
Alright, now a very short final round.
So it's come to this, the final gauntlet. Only the strongest shirts from the previous rounds will compete, and only one will come out alive. Versus... Attack.
Sure. Well, you prevented your own shirtality.
Versus... Fight.
So either way, you're winning. He's the hot dog being skeeted on either side. Well, balls out for Biden.
We
He's the
have
winner.
a champion. The spirits of T-Shirt Island have been satisfied. And
All right.
believe me, they're real jerks when they get cranky, so thanks a ton.
What was your victory quote? I totally missed it. Ah, balls out for Biden. Yep. Aw. Why would you even track those stats? Shirtalities. Yeah, it still doesn't track the Twitch stats. Alright. Yeah, I think I'll probably call it here. Because I'm very hungry. All that talk about tacos. Feeding the beast. So that is gonna do it. Yeah, sorry Dan, you took a little while. Though, I don't know, maybe if later you and the regular people want to do some Jackbox, you could convince Anthony to host something. But I'd like to grab some food. But thanks for hanging out. I'll be back tomorrow, 6 o'clock, for an art stream. If you liked what you saw, please hit that follow button. If you really liked what you saw and would like to see more of it, please hit that subscribe button, either through regular subscriptions or with Twitch Prime. And as a reminder, if you're using Twitch Prime, you do need to re-up every month, so keep that in mind. Until next time.